guys, Tiggy Tigre here. Here we have another toy review. As you can see here, this is the Morphin blaster from Tokumei Sentai Go Busters. This is the henshin device that is used by Beet and Stag Buster, the two additions to the Go Buster team. It is a cell phone changer and a blaster, which is pretty interesting. So let's just go over the toy itself. As you can see, it has a nice gold shimmering paint. It's kind of big for a cell phone, but that's okay. You can see here, it does have the glasses, just like the Morphin brace. We have a call button here. And you can see in the back, basically a kind of a matted black finish, except for the buttons here. You can see the Go Busters logo right there. Give you a little view there. There you go. And you can see here's a little window for the LED lights. Here's the buttons for the phone. They are just stickers since the show doesn't even use them. And why would you really have them? But it's only for the cell phone look. You can see here, I don't know if you can read that, but it says 120% full bars. Pretty cool. There's the other Go Busters logo. 1, 2, 3. Stag, Stag Jet, and Beetle Crane. Going to Buster Hercules and what is that, Buster Crane or Buster Vehicle, whatever it's called. Anyway, that is basically the look of it. The paint is pretty nice. I really do like the gold. It seems to me more of Beet Buster's henshin changer instead of Stag, but they use the same thing, so whatever. Before we go through the lights and sounds, we have to show you in its blaster mode, which is very simple. As you can see in the back, those two protruding things are buttons so that you can activate its blaster mode. You take this button here, you press it, and then you pull this out. Bam! And you pull that down, you have it in its blaster mode. And you can see here's the nozzle. You can see the paint right here, the shimmering blue here against the black and silver. Here's the handle. As you can see here, it's basically, you know, right in my hand. My pinky does hold the bottom, but whatever. Here you can see this is the actual LED light here. This is just a window, so they share the same LED light. Now to return it back into cell phone mode, all you have to do is just press this button right here, bring that up, push it back in, close that, and you're back into cell phone mode. You can pull this out. Like I said before, it's supposed to be for your transformation and your finishing blast. So that is basically all that you have with the basics of the phone. So now we're gonna go over the electronics and sound effects. Okay, so now to turn this device on, you flip that switch on. It does have an LED light flash, so we'll go that again. There we go. Very cool. Now, in its cell phone mode, which is I really like about this toy, this little speaker right here is a microphone. Now this does have voice activated sounds, but really you don't really have to do any of the catchphrases that Beet Buster or Stag Buster does or say to activate their attacks. All you really have to do is blow on it or scratch on it. Now me being really loud, so obviously this is going to pick up my voice, so I really don't have to do much. So the only lights, the only function that this does is its call mode when it's in its cell phone mode. So all you have to do is press this button right here, and then after you press it, it says call mode, speak into the mic, and it'll give you different phrases from Beet or Stag Buster. So we're gonna go over a couple of these. So let's go.
Call mode.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit of a fail, so let's try that one more time.
Call mode. Call mode.
Very cool phrases. I'll tilt it this way so you can see the light.
Call mode.
Very cool. Now, obviously, I do not know how to speak Japanese, so knowing what they say is kind of a moot point, at least to me. So, let's do the sound effects for the blaster mode. So, just like before, all you have to do is press this button here, pull it back, and very cool. Now, you can fire. You can hear the sound better here. It fires single bullets, which is pretty cool. Now to do the henshin, you have to do it in blaster mode. So basically all you have to do is pull this out. This really doesn't have any electronics or any sound effects. It's just added for show, so you know, whatever. So all you have to do is press and hold for a little bit, then it'll say it's Morphin time, and then it'll go over the sound effects for the Morphin sequence. You press the trigger once, and then you can say it's Morphin time, or let's Morphin. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Power Rangers now. After you press the trigger, it will stop all the sound effects, waiting for you to do its call, waiting for you to make a noise for the microphone to catch, and then you just say it's let's Morphin, and then you transform, which is really cool. So let's see if we can do that in one take here. So let's give you this view.
It's Morphin time.
Love that beat. Okay. That's Morphin. Very cool. Now, you can still do the firing effects. There you go. And now we're gonna do its final sound effect, which is the boost up for Buster attack, which is essentially the same thing as when you transform into Beet or Stag Buster. You hold on to the trigger until it does the boost up for Buster sound effect. Then you say anything to the microphone. It'll activate its standby sound, and then you press the trigger again to fire. Very simple. Now, if I remember right, in the show, they say, come on, to activate the sound, so let's do that. Pull that back, do it again.
Boost up for Buster.
Come on! Very, very cool. Now the last sound effect is when you retract it back into the cell phone mode. And there we go. That is all the functions for the toy right in front of us. So we're gonna bring back the box and go over for my final opinion. So my final opinion on the Morphin Blaster from Tokumei Sentai Go Busters. Now it is a very cool toy. I really love the size. I know some people don't really like the size because it is pretty thick for a cell phone, especially nowadays, but you know, for its transformation and for what it's mainly made to do, it goes well. The lights and sound effects go really well, goes really well with the show, and I just really like it. I mean, if you want more functions and more sound effects, more lights, definitely go for the Morphin Blaster. I mean, I'm sorry, the Morphin Brace. It does have more functions, and it's a little bit more bang for your buck if you really want to. But if you really want something from Beet and Stag Buster, I really love this toy. It does, I think, at least in my opinion, it's a little bit more funner to play with because the Morphin Brace just stays on your wrist. This you can fire and pretend to call Stag. You can to call BJ Stag, which is kind of cool. So yes, if you want this toy, definitely go get it. You can get it from CS Toys, eBay, Amazon, maybe. You know, get it from anywhere you want. It's still pretty new, so I think they should still be selling these. So thanks for watching, guys. This is TKD Tigre. I really can't say my own name right. So this is TKD Tigre saying thanks for watching, and bye, guys.